When Liverpool suffered a 2-1 defeat at home to Manchester United, their fourth consecutive loss in all competitions, the mood inside the dressing room, and the manner in which Arne dealt with it, came into sharp focus. Despite the mounting pressure, Slot did not erupt in visible anger or surrender to panic, according to reports. He cut a more relaxed figure in the immediate aftermath of the defeat. The dressing room was described as subdued, reflective and searching for answers, rather than chaotic or emotional. This behavior aligns with his known coaching style, composed, disciplined and measured, even when results are unfavorable. Here are key insights into how the dressing room responded under Slot's leadership. Leadership from the captain Virgil van Dijk served as a galvanizing voice in the dressing room, urging unity and resilience. Greater than, "You cannot hide, you have to keep going." He emphasized that the standard at Liverpool must remain high, even as frustration grows. Acknowledgement of the problems. Slot publicly identified clear issues: losing a goal within a minute, conceding from set pieces, and plenty of created chances but not enough clinical execution. In other words, the team weren't completely outplayed, but mistakes and fine margins are costing them. No panic, but pressure. While Slot remained outwardly calm, it's understood internally the pressure is building. The shift from last season's title-winning aura to a 4-game losing streak is heavy. The fact the manager remains composed is perhaps a stabilizing influence, but it also risks being perceived as too detached if results don't improve. Liverpool's recent success was built on consistency, standards and a strong team mentality. By staying calm and composed rather than going off on tangent, Slot is trying to preserve that environment. Managing pressure. Facing a sequence of defeats, it's easy for panic to seep in. A coach losing composure can transmit that to the players. Slot's steadiness is arguably vital now. Sending a message. By publicly stating, "No excuses," and calling for unity, Slot reinforces accountability. The players must respond, not just expect the manager to fix everything. Perceived lack of fire. Fans and pundits might interpret Slot's calmness as passive. When 4 defeats come in a row, some expect visible emotion or even a shake-up. The Anfield Index article pointed out this very tension. Momentum loss. At the elite level, momentum and confidence are as important as tactics. A string of defeats can undermine morale, and composure alone may not suffice if the underlying issues persist. Context matters. The quality of the squad, injuries, international breaks and fixture congestion all complicate things. But the role of the manager is also to make coherent sense of all that and steer the ship, and that is now being scrutinized. Going forward, a few key questions will define Slot's short-term horizon at Liverpool. Will team selection, tactical changes follow? The reports suggest issues around in-game management and selection are being flagged in the dressing room. Can the team convert chances and defend set pieces better? These specific weaknesses were mentioned by Slot. If they persist, the calm dressing room won't be enough. How long will the club and fanbase remain patient? With substantial investment and high expectations, there's less room for extended dips. Will the internal culture hold under increasing stress? Slot is betting on keeping the squad together and responding rather than breaking ranks. Whether they can do that is now being tested. Arne Slot's handling of the dressing room after the Manchester United defeat is a study in measured leadership under pressure. He didn't flare up, didn't shift from his principles, and maintained focus on performance and accountability. That bodes well for preserving the culture at Liverpool. But football isn't only about calmness when things go wrong. It's about turning things around, restoring confidence and delivering results. The coming weeks will reveal whether Slot's composure is a strength that carries the club through a dip, or a veneer over deeper structural issues. If Liverpool doesn't start winning soon, the same calmness could be reinterpreted as inertia.